Hello, hello, hello. Mic is working. Okay. Let me just make sure I got everything ready. I need the boss battles pulled up. Boss battles encounters. Um, let's see. I should have. Uh, it'll be fine. We'll just download it again. Okay. The biggest bird, huh? Okay, I should have everything pulled back up. And we were doing... Okay, we were doing video game character names for our naming convention. Okay, last time we played, we beat Gardenia, which is the first time we have beaten Gardenia. And now the only thing we should have to fight besides trainers is Brawly. And we should get some new encounters by Brawly to Brawly as well. The only problem is we don't really have good solutions for brawling. We have decent solutions. Uh, but not anything really ideal. Rage. So, Brawly's first Pokemon is Pikachu Libre, which is an electric fighting. Electric is weak to ground. However, you know, yeah, ground. And then fighting is neutral to ground. Let's see. Fake out wouldn't hurt ground. Electro Web is not an attacking move. HP Fighting wouldn't really hurt ground, and Draining Kiss wouldn't really hurt ground. So yeah. So for that one, we just need a ground type, which Wario, our starter, would be good for. It would hit the HP, or the hidden power fighting would be really the only thing it could hit us for really decent damage, but it's not super effective. It's just neutral. It does have Draining Kiss, which means it can heal. Now, with fighting, it is not resistant to ground. I don't really like this type chart. I'm gonna I'm gonna restart that whole speech, but with a different type chart, because I don't like the one we downloaded. Okay. Because it doesn't show the resistances, doesn't seem like. Okay. So back to the boss fight. Okay. So fake out normal, that is just gonna be its first move. We could probably just tank that. Should be fine. Its speed stat is 58. Actually, Goomba will probably be the best bet. However, it's weak to the fighting. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get outsped. That means it'll hit us with 2 moves before we can even hit it once, which is not good. We might be able to lead. Let's see. Cubone is ground. Not exactly as strong, but we would be able to make it work, especially with Bone Claw Club. Let's see. Let's compare. So 55 attack, 47 defense, and 47 special defense. 35 attack, 66 defense. So our defense is higher. Our attack is not as high. And our special defense is lower. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Astrid's going to be good. What I was saying is we might be able to put Astrid in front to take the fake out. But that might not be a good idea. No, it would. Yeah, because we would hit. Yeah, it wouldn't be a good idea. So we would have Wari up front, tank a fake out and HP fighting before we could even hit it. Its special defense is higher, which our attack stat is higher. Then we can hit with bulldoze and it should be alright. And if not, we'd lower its speed, which is not going to be very helpful, but it'd still help a little bit. And then next up is Sand Slash, the Alola form, which is Ice Steel. It's got Ice Shard, Aerial Ace, Bulldoze, and Cut, which I guess they changed Cut to a Steel type move. I'll have to remember that. Both of those are weak to fire. So a fire type move would be best, but I doubt we have a fire type Pokemon. Yeah, we don't. This is pretty much all the usable Pokemon we have. Ice and Steel is also weak to fighting, which I don't think we have. We definitely don't have a fighting type Pokemon, but I don't even know if we have a fighting type move. Ness has double kick, but as we've learned, it's not too good. Then we have Rock, which is going to be neutral instead of effective because Steel resists it. And then of course Steel, but that's a neutral instead. And then for Steel, we definitely can't hit it with a poison. And then we could probably do ground. Ground seems like the best option. Yeah, it's about only thing you can hit Sandslash with is ground type moves. So that means it's just Wario and Astrid again, which is not good at all. And Ice won't do much to Wario. Aerials won't do much. Bulldoze is probably what it'll go for. Let's see. Ice. We resist ice. No, ice is neutral to us. has ice that is resisted by water, but is effective towards ground. So we're neutral. Aerial Ace is flying. It's neutral to water and neutral to ground. So that's a neutral. Bulldoze is a ground. Neutral to water and neutral to ground. So we're all neutrals. And Cut is Steel. Water resists it, which is great. And then ground is neutral, so we resist. So it could use Ice Shard, Aerial Ace, and Bulldoze for neutral on Wario. And then Astrid is pure ground, which means ice would be super effective. Aerial Ace, our flying would be neutral. Ground would be neutral. And still would be neutral. So Cubone is not a good matchup at all. So it looks like Wario for Pikachu, Wario for Sandslash, which is not good odds. I don't think Wario can one-shot both of those, especially since we outspeed and have to deal with a fake out. Lycanroc, it is a pure rock type. It's got low sweep, which is fighting. It can increase its speed. It's got Bulldoze, which is ground, and it's got Rock Tomb, which is rock. Our two birds will not be useful against that at all. Actually, Watch Roll or its evolved form might be okay to switch in to Pikachu just because Draining Kiss is really the only move it can use. It's not too bad. What kind of moves we got on here? Is flying neutral? No. Yeah, flying is neutral. And electric on electric resist. So we would be able to hit our air slash for neutral damage. So that would be a somewhat better backup than Cubone. And then Ice Shard's super effective. So not good for Sandslash at all. Lycanroc's fighting would make this one useless. Fighting does good against normal. Ice. Poison resists it, which is good. What about rock? Rock is neutral to us. And ground, super effective. So this one, useless. So this gets hit super effective by Lycanroc. This gets hit by super effective by Lycanroc. And so we resist its rock type move, neutral to its ground type, and is neutral to its fighting type. But its attack is 117, so we'd probably get one shot even with a neutral. Then we have Girder, which is pure fighting. It's got Mach Punch, Fire Punch, Low Sweep, and Thunder Punch. Watch Roll should be really good for that. Mock Punch and Low Sweep uh, are resisted. Thunder Punch shouldn't do anything, so it can only hit us with Fire Punch. It will be bulky, though, because of the Eviolite it is holding. Let's switch into this. This one would be okay to switch in as well as backup. Solely because... No, it's got Thunder Punch. Never mind. We get hit by super effective. So Wario for Pikachu Sand Slash. Uh, and then Wario. Yeah, these three are the only ones. These two handle the Pokemon. Most of them anyway. And then this is a backup if we need it, but it'd probably be one shot because it's really weak. This could probably go into the Girder fight as a backup. This one's useless. And almost every of the fight, it might be able to go against the Sand Slash, just because Sand Slash doesn't hit it for super effective. But the attack set's pretty high. And then this one might be able to trade in for this one's spot for Pikachu. Just because, like, our Electric Bird, Draining Kiss is the only thing that really hits it for neutral. It gets hit super effectively by Sand Slash, super effectively by Rock, and super effectively by Hayama, which is the last Pokemon. And then hits super effectively by Girder, so it's literally only useful during the Pikachu fight. So we'll probably switch these two just so Wario can focus on the Sand Slash and the Lycanroc more. If we don't find a good answer, we might have to send in Astrid and just have it die to the Pikachu just to get rid of that chance for a fake out. This would is only good against the Sand Slash, so we could probably have it fight the Sand Slash in place of Wario, or at least start out with it. This one's a neutral to Girder, neutral to Hayama, but it gets hit super effective by Sand Slash and Lycanroc. Okay, poison. It resists fighting. It resists fairy too. Poison resists fighting and fairy, which are its two main moves. So actually, this might be the best option just because it resists everything. And we can hit it neutral with Peck. Let's see. Honestly, Poison Sting's neutral. Peck is neutral. Horn Attack is really good, but doesn't is neutral. And Double Kick is kind of useless. So actually, we might be able to get some use out of this one first up then. Yeah. It's really hard to decide because both of these can deal with the Pikachu just because the Pikachu doesn't have an electric type move. This one has the chance to poison but doesn't do good damage. This one doesn't have that but does better damage. And then Hayama has a rock type move, so we'll have to find an answer to that. Because Hayama hits this for super effective. Actually doesn't hit Ness for super effective. So it hits both birds super effectively. That's neutral. Hit super effective. And neutral as well. It also has fake out, so we got to be prepared for that. But this is probably the best answer for Hayama. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. We have to find some more Pokemon to fill out our team. Just because relying on Cubone, who could probably get one shot, is not a good plan. For sure. Okay. We'll go to the encounter table. Dilford Town only has fishing encounters. Ducklet would be kind of bad. Galar Corsola would be good, and Chinchou would be good. Uh, and waiting for the goal. Good Rod just raises the level of the Pokemon. Pretty sure you can get another Rod here, but I am not certain on that. And then we have 106. Let's see. I think we should lead out with no. Let's lead out with Goomba for these next fights. Yeah, 106, which has Magikarp, Staryu, and Meryl, which with a good rod, same chances as well. And then we have Route 107 as well, which has grass. I don't know where that one is. And then we have the cave. Now, with the cave, I'm pretty sure the whole cave only counts as one encounter. We might bend the rule on that one a bit and go one on each floor. if we can't beat Brawly. But we will just go with 1 for right now. I was looking at it last night, and I think our best bet is to wait until we get to Steven's room to catch the first Pokemon. Because we get Pikachu, Sock, Throw, Stuffle, Spoink, Muna, Swirlix, Morlu, Smoochum, Paris, and Beldum. A Beldum would be really, really good. But I doubt we'll get it. That's a 1%. But the other ones didn't really have much for us. There was a Hisuian Zora, but that's another 1% on the first floor. There is a Gligar on the base floor 1, which would be pretty good. There's a Yaw Mask, which would be pretty good for switching into fighting type moves. But that is a 4% on base floor 1. Or the basement, basement floor 1 in the cave. And then on the basement floor 2, there's Natu, which is pretty good. Zubat, not best right now, just because we don't need another flying type. But its defensive typing is really good, I'm pretty sure. Drillbur would be really good. I don't know what when it evolves, though. And then a regular Zora, which might be good for type coverage. But Steven's room is probably our best bet to get something useful, especially with the 30% chance to get Sock, or 20% chance to get Sock, 10% chance to get Throw. Having a fighting type we could switch into fighting type or normal type moves would be really helpful for this Brawly fight. And then after Steven's room, we have 109, which I think that's after the gym, so we won't even worry about that. Let's see. This is a fisherman. We'll do the bird. I don't know why he switched out. All of his Pokemon are water, right? Yeah, I just hit super effective for every single one of them. Okay. And there's the cave. So before the cave, we only have 106 and Jufu Town. We should probably go ahead and get our encounters. Which will both be fishing. We got Ducklet, probably the worst option. We could work with it, but its flying type makes it kind. No, well, yeah, yeah, because we're needing just a. We're needing something that doesn't have a weakness to electric or rock, and especially something for Lycanroc, which is rock type. It might be neutral damage, but its attack stat is uh so high that I doubt something hit being neutral is gonna cut it. But we might be able to use it. We'll figure it out. What should Ducklet be named? We can name it Donald for Donald Duck. Sans? I like Donald better. Okay. And we get one more for over here. Magikarp. Magikarp and Meryl were the two picks. Staryu would have been good, but before it evolves, it'd probably just get one shot, and it's still pretty frail. So Magikarp will do. I'm pretty sure it gets the flying type as well, so it'd be water flying, just like Ducklet, which is real bad for us. We really wanted Corsola or Chinchou. What name would we give Mudkip? Not Mudkip, Magikarp. We could do Rico from Madagascar. Penguins in Madagascar. One of the penguins. Mega Man. We can go for that. Okay. Take out Ducklet. Uh, so we had this one as a counter to Hayama. It still might be the best. Let me check the chart. So rock, neutral to water, and is super effective to flying. So we'd still get hit super effectively. Not a good choice. What about Lycanroc? Lycanroc. Yep. Hits us super effectively. Hits us super effectively. I can't handle Pikachu, but we have like three Pokemon that can handle Pikachu right now. Yeah. So Pikachu, lightweight, Sand Slash hits both Magikarp and Ducklet super effectively. Lycanroc hits both of them super effectively. Garter hits both of them super effectively. And then Hayama hits both of them super effectively. We'll take out Magikarp and swap Cubone because Cubone wasn't that good. And we'll switch out Ducklet for Nidorino for right now. Just to get him leveled up and see what kind of moves. But we might box Ducklet. Guard. He he's big for sure, but until we get him some actual moves, he's not going to be too useful. Water Pulse. We'll switch it out for Water Gun. Um, get rid of Water Sport. We don't really need it. Feather Dance. Yeah. We don't really need defog, and feather dance might be pretty useful. Icy wind, not too bad, not too bad. Get rid of water pulse. Aqua ring, isn't that healing? We'll get rid of feather dance. I didn't know it had healing. Be pretty good. We might not be able to use it though. Okay. I don't. Does Ducklet evolve with a water stone? Let's see. No, at level 35. That kind of sucks. We got Intimidate on Mega Man though, but he is water flying. And Ducklet's water flying. Pretty bad stats. Yeah, we'll probably have to box Donald then. And evolves at level 35. That might be a sack Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. Its stats are going to be in the 30s until it is, or in the 30s to 40s until it reaches 35 when it evolves. That's crazy. Okay, we're going into the cave now, which means we need to have yeah, we'll have Wario up front. Our repel is on. We shouldn't have to come across any Pokemon. We'll just fight the trainers and get to Steven's room. I'm gonna just go down the list one more time. See if there's anything we're missing that could be useful. Yeah, I still think the Sock and Throw and Stuffle will be our best bet for Brawly, and then the Beldum is a plus, but that would be later down the road when it becomes really useful. We got Flash. Another escape rope. There's a Pokeball down here. Oh, just a random Pokeball. Okay. And also, if we want a guaranteed encounter, of a Geodude, Nosepass, or Aeron. We could hit these instead. Geodude and Nosepass, not too great. They could switch in for one of us, but we wouldn't get, unless they change the Evos on Geodude, we wouldn't get its full potential. And Nosepass just kind of gets outpassed by other other rock types. And then Aeron would be really good, but it's a 1% chance. Is there no trainers in here? There's no trainers. I thought there was trainers. I could be mistaking it for another cave. Some berries, heal ball, berry juice, way better than our orange berries. Moonstone, so we can evolve Nidorino, which might make it better. PP ups, iron balls, wide lenses, heat rocks, damp rocks, smooth rocks, icy rocks, and leaks. Okay. Well, I'm glad we have this because we can evolve Ness. Let's check out Ness now. Poison Ground is still weak to ground type moves, though. We can um, switch into a Thunder Punch now. So Girder got a little easier. Stats have improved dramatically. Not really helpful, but the boosted stats will definitely be useful. Okay, and we're going to take off the repel and see what kind of Pokemon we can get. Muna? That is not one we were wanting, but we could probably make it work. Because isn't it a psychic type? Yeah, it is a psychic type. What name should we give Muna? Yeah, but we already have someone named Kirby, so we can't use it again. We could do Isaac from the Binding of Isaac, because Isaac is just a little ball. Turning on the repel again. Let's go ahead and get Muna in the party. And switch out Gyarados for it. Okay. Pure Psychic. Passes on status problems. That's great. Speed's really low. Okay. Let's get it caught up with the rest of the team. And if it's not fully evolved, we could do this, the Eviolite, which would make it really bulky, I'm pretty sure. Moonlight is a healing move, right? Yeah. Hypnosis. I like Yawn, but it gives them a turn to switch out. But Hypnosis has like dog water accuracy. We'll keep both Yawn and Hypnosis until we find something better. Zen Headbutt, pretty good. We'll get rid of Yawn then. Okay. Synchronize. An odd shockwave that only damages same type foes. What does that do? Does that mean it only affects psychic types? Only inflicts damage on a target Pokemon that shares at least one of the user's types. And since this Pokemon is only psychic, it would only affect psychic Pokemon. Ah, that's kind of dog water. Not gonna lie, that's kind of dog water. Nah. Okay. And how does Psychic fare up with the gym? Psychic is only weak to Bug, Ghost, and Dark. And it is resistant to Fighting and Psychic. Good against Pikachu. Neutral to Sandflash. Uh, Neutral against Dustrock. Good against Girder. Actually, it'd probably be a better answer to Pikachu, not lying, because its Psychic would hit it for super effective, and it doesn't have a super effective back. With the Eviolite, it should be able to handle uh moves with the bulkier defenses. How does let's see, how does Muna evolve? Oh, you can use a Moonstone. So we either evolve it or I say we evolve it with a Moonstone. See what its stats look like. Moonstones came in clutch now. Evolved into Musharna. Okay. Let's check its stats now. Yeah, pretty much uh raised its defenses by 20 points, which might have been more than the Eviolite. And it does more damage now too. Yeah, that was probably the right choice. Okay. And it's still pure psychic. Yeah, I think we should lead with Isaac into the Pikachu. It can deal with Pikachu really well. It might switch out though. I don't know what it would switch to. Probably hit Hariyama, which is the only one with a dark type move, which is knockoff. As long as we don't let it get hit by that, it should be fine. We need someone to switch in that doesn't have an item though. Hariyama would be taken care of by Ness, so we need to take the item away from Ness. Okay, that's a pretty good strat. Give berry juice. Give berry juice. Give berry juice. Nope. Give a berry juice. And give berry juice. Um, we might want to give the Eviolite to Wario, just because it's going to be a backup, and having raised defense would be pretty good. Actually, we probably should give a Twisted Spoon to Marna so she does more damage. Yeah, let's give Twisted Spoon. Okay. Bell's back on. Okay. And I think that is it. That's pretty much everything we can do. I'm setting up on the hip and trendy Tasty Party. Is it true that there's a deep link between Tasty Party and information? I don't know what a what? I don't know what a Tasty Party is. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't get the reference. Oh, we get TMs? What? Rock Tomb will be useful. Aerial Ace is useful. Electro Orb could be useful. Low Kick is definitely, or could be useful. Pluck is useful. Snarl useful. Smackdown useful. Smackdown is a fighting move. Fighting is good against normal, ice, rock, dark steel. So fighting would be really good against Sand Slash. Let's see. 50 power. And low kick is not reliable. Or no, Smackdown's a rock move. Never mind. I don't think Raw SmackDown is going to be useful. It's really not going to be useful. Only Sand Slash has a berry, and Flying is not going to be useful. Let's see, you can learn Low Kick. No. Hmm. Not as useful as I thought it was going to be. Has all of our Pokemon healed up? Yep. Oh, shoot. Hey. Fighting type Pokemon. There's some SmackDown normal Pokemon, so be careful. It's dark. Gets brighter with each trainer you battle. Do they change up how it looks? No, doesn't look like it. Looks like the same Brawly Gym. Hello, bunny. Did it change Lopunny to a normal fighting? Let's see. Hmm. Should hit a wall. Go this way. Hit another wall. Should be able to go this way. Saw what we were originally planning on getting. Psybeam. Oh yeah, it has sturdy. Hmm. Let's go ahead and fight this girl. Pig Night. And there's the gym leader. And let's just go over the battle strategy one more time. Marna does really good against Pikachu. Supports Science Slash. We have Wario and Goomba. Lycanroc, we have Wario. For Gerder, we have Isaac and Dinky. And then for Hariyama, we have Ness. We could also switch in Isaac, Wario as well. Okay. Okay. First attempt at Brawly. So use Psybeam. Switches out into Sand Slash. That's fine. What is Sand Slash going to use? Give me just a moment. I'm going to calculate this because I did not think he was going to throw out Sand Slash. I thought it would be Lycanroc. I still... Mail 24. Jolly Nature. Ability is Ice Scales. Item is Choppleberry. What is a Choppleberry? Hang on. Probably should have looked that up. Chopple is an item. When held in battle, it continues to cut the damage of a super effective fighting type attack in half. Ah, okay. And then it has Ice Shard, Aerial Ace, Bulldoze, and then Cut, which is Now a steel type move. And then we have our, I need to get our Pokemon's actual name. Musharna. Musharna. Blank set. We are level 25. We have Lax Nature. Our ability is Synchronize. Oh no, that's ability is Synchronize. Item is Spoon. Twisted, right? Twisted Spoon. A healthy. Let's see what kind of move it's gonna do. It doesn't do much of nothing. Let's check. Ours, we have Moonlight, Zen Headbutt, Psybeam, and Hypnosis. Okay. Its move it's going to do is Cut. Because it's a possible 6-hit KO. Honestly, all of our moves are 7-hit KOs. But we can also heal, and it can't. See about putting it to sleep. Got that. And then we should be able to get some damage off. Since it's going to take us 7 to 8 hits, we need to make sure it is sleeping as much as possible. Now, I thought it says it was a 6-hit. That doesn't look like a 6-hit. Um... See, cut where it could be. Ah, it's a 75 damage move now. Yeah, it's a 4-hit KO. Okay. Okay. Well, we will heal. We could probably take 2 attacks. Let's try Hypnosis again. We miss. Let's do Moonlight to heal. Okay. Could probably take 2. Let's try Hypnosis. Let's do Moonlight once again to heal back up to full. That's close enough. And we will Psybeam. We need to hit like 2 to 3 more times. That's fine. Oh, and it's confused. We should be able to hit 1 more time. Or it'll kill itself. That's great. Okay. Back to the calculator. Because I thought it was going to be Lycanroc again. Why is it not sending out Lycanroc? Is my question. Okay, we are 47 health. We have Hariyama, blank set, level 25. It's a dude. Adamant, guts. It's gonna use fake out probably. Oh, it's got flame orb too. That's not good. Fake out. Low sweep. Rock tomb. And knock off. Okay. It sees a kill with knock off. So we know it's doing that. Let's go ahead and start the calculations for Nidoking. Blank set. Male, level 25. Impish nature. Poison point. Item is none. It's healthy. We have really no good moves. Poison sting. Peck. Horn attack. And double kick. Okay. Knockoff is a 4 to 5 hit. And ours is a 5 to 6 hit. It's not good odds, but we know we are definitely going into a knockoff. And it got burned. We are 61 health now. Let's So it's going to kill us in 2 hits. So we should use Peck. He used Rock Tomb because of the speed. Yeah, it might know that we're faster, it might not. It knows it can 2-shot us with knockoff. Let's go back to Peck. Okay, we are 15. So everything kills me here. What we will do, let's see. Not ferret. Ferret, not ferret, ferret. Blank set, 25. No. Has sassy nature. Has adaptability. Knockoff is going to do a lot though, because we have berry juice. Let's see. We're gonna save state it here. So, trying to find out on the fly how to export my team just directly into this. Hmm. That seems a bit complicated, and I'd have to upload the game file, and I don't think I could do that. That should be fine. Headbutt and quick attack is our two attacking moves. That is not so. It can two tap us with knockoff. It can one tap us with low sleep. Let's not do that. Kill with Rock Tomb, kill with Rock Tomb. Wish I knew what move it was gonna do, but it's. I don't want to switch to Wario. Um, we might have to stay in and sack. I'm gonna see how Marsh Stomp does. Water Ground, it's a dude, level 25. With a serious nature. Ability Torrent. Item Eviolite. Healthy. We get two tap by both low sweep and knockoff. Ugh. This is not looking good. Um, what about Course Squire? Uh, Dude, 25. Rock. If he throws Rock Tomb, we're dead. Yeah, we just die. Okay, we die in one move. We die in one move. We die in one move. We die in two moves. We die in one move. We all just die to this now. But its speed is pretty bad. So we can probably get out of this. We just gotta be smart about it. What we will do is we will sacrifice an S. There's nothing I can do about it. We have to sack someone. Um, I want to keep Goomba just because it hits like a truck. We could sacrifice Meta Knight. Just because it has no use for us in this fight. at all. It was mainly going to go up against Pikachu. Yeah, I think it's actually better to go against to throw Meta Knight in there. We'll do that. Knock off. Not too bad. We are faster, right? 51. Oh, yeah, we're definitely faster. Let's pluck. We do lose Meta Knight, but Hirayama goes down as well. Which that is okay with me. So, let's see. We killed the Sand Slash and the Hirayama. We might throw out Pikachu again because of the fake out. Kitty Cat, what are you doing? Get down, babies. If it throws out Pikachu, we want Isaac. If it throws out Lycanroc, Isaac would be okay. And then if it throws out Girder, Isaac would be okay. I think we go with Isaac. Girder. Probably the best choice. We will heal. It is faster though. That's fine. We'll use Psybeam. We can use it again. Girder is dead. Lycanroc's going to use random move. We don't know what it's going to be. It's probably not going to be low sweep though. Its speed's kind of insane. We're definitely going to get hit twice by something. Need a clean sweep to Wario. I think we sack Ness now. It's the best option because with the high attack stat, we might get 2-tap by Bulldoze, if not 3-tapped, and I don't know if we can 1-tap the Lycanroc. We'll sack Ness then. We would sack Isaac, but Isaac as a psychic type is really good, so we don't want to sack. Rock Tomb, so glad we did not send in our electric type. It's either going to use Rock Tomb to lower our speed, which it shouldn't, because it is already faster. It should use Bulldoze. And we will use Brine, Low Sweep, to lower our speed. Okay. And we 2-tap it. That is totally fine. And here comes Pikachu. It's going to use Fake Out. We should stay in. Or it's going to be using HP Fighting. Either way, we stay in. Maybe Bulldoze. Fake out, we flinched. It's now going to be using HP fighting. We switch into Denki. We do air slash for neutral. Perfectly fine. Oh, Electro Web does hit. Ooh. Okay. And we win. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could have been way worse. Got low sweep. Didn't really want it. And we got level 30 level cap. Let's go. We did lose Meta Knight and Nest, though. But totally necessary losses there. We could have... If we didn't do it that way, we could have had some really bad luck. Okay. And we'll bring back in Gyarados. What is the next fight we have? Team Aqua Grunt. Team Aqua Grunt again. Then we have double battles. It looks like Ducklet's probably the best fit, but not going to be doing much, that's for sure. We healed. We need to get everyone up to level 30. Slam. 80 power and 70 power. We'll get rid of Defense Curl. Just because I like having the priority move. Rock Slide is a better version of Rock Tomb. It doesn't lower down speed, but the power is just better. Air Cutter, huh? Air Slash. No, we'll keep Air Slash. Mega Man is learning Ice Fang. Great coverage move. Aqua Fang, pretty good. We'll get rid of Tackle. Air slash. We'll get rid of wing attack. Oh. Evolving? I thought it evolved in its 30s. I mean, I'm not complaining. Yes, please learn Roost. Way better than Aqua Ring. Okay. Got everyone up to speed. Don't we need Rock Smash now? We'll go to Slateport this time. Okay. I don't know what I don't know what order everything goes in. For the Team Aqua Grunts, we would want Gyarados or Denki up front. For the other one, Gyarados would be fine. Gyarados might need help. And Gyarados would be fine. So Team Aqua Grunts, that is fine. We do not have a good way to handle that. No, we do. Plus on mine, Denki would be able to handle them pretty well. And Mantine, Wario would be able to handle Mantine. And then Rhyhorn, Wario should be able to handle it. And then Crobat out front. Ferret or Wario would be the best for Crobat out front. And then they got some collectors later on, but we shouldn't have to deal with them. So yeah, we'll go with Gyarados up front then. Found a potion. Hot house. There is battles in there, but we want to wait on that. What are the gym leaders this time? Fantina. We don't really have anything for Fantina. What have the make do? And Watson. Okay. Fantina and Watson. Pokemon Fan Club. Okay. See what encounters we got for us. Route 109. Okay. Get a shell gun in the grass later on. Yeah, let's wait on our 109 encounter. And Slate Port. It's just water types. We can skip it for now. Route 110. We probably want to go in the grass then. Okay. So first up is the museum. Pokemon move deleter. Okay. Let's turn off the repel. And we need to put someone else in front. Probably Wario. See what we get. Blitzel, not really what I wanted, but it'll do. What should we name Blitzel? We could do like Sonic. We'll go with Sonic. Turn off the repel. Now there should be some grunts or some trainers. Okay. I don't remember how to trigger the grunts. It says the grunts are first, but the grunts were not in the gym. The fights aren't in order. I can't go there either. What am I supposed to be doing then? Um, what did he say? Captain Stern. I got a parcel. Okay. Is that how I trigger it? Yep, that's how you trigger it. That means the boss fight or the team grunts are coming up. We should have Gyarados out front. It's going to use first impression. We will use Aquafang. Use Aquafang again. Our attack fail. Okay. And then Quillfish comes out next. That is 3. They could use any move besides Revenge. It is pretty fast. Let's see. Water Poison. And Poison. Psychic does ×2 to poison. So we could switch into here. How fast are we? We would take 2 hits. We'll switch to this one first and see how he does. We are faster. Okay. That should be good. Now it's on to the second grunt. He starts out with Galissapod, which also has first impression. Bug doesn't do good against fire, fighting, poison. No. Poison, ground, and flying. So Wario and Donald are pretty good matchup. Flying does 2 times the bug. Okay. Let's see the stats. It's our attack stat. 65 and 50. 60 and 79. But we would take 2 hits. We'll go into Donald. Not very effective. And then we will use Air Slash. And then Emergency Exit goes out. Intimidate, which is fine because we don't really use any moves. It's We should tank a hit. And we flinched it. Let's go. Polytoad. Shouldn't have anything super useful against us. Our speed fell. Glisbog comes back out. It's going to do first impression again. Oh, it killed us. That's not good. But that's fine. We'll switch into Denki. And we will air slash. That wasn't too bad. Swana wasn't that good. We increased our level cap to level 2. Okay. Okay. Get out our rare candies. Yeah, we don't need agility. Sucker punch might be good. Now we'll switch sucker punch for quick attack. Protect's a really good move. We'd have to... Oh. We'd have to get rid of a move, though. Mm. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ice is good against 4. Rock's good against 4. Let's get rid of Rock Slide then. For Protect. Ice is just a little bit better. Sonic is evolving. Into Zeb Striker. Flame Wheel's really good coverage. We'll get rid of Pursuit just because it's not too useful. Okay. And then next up on the fight is the double battle, which for the double battle we'll have Wattrel and our Dinky and Sonic. Just because we that's another water move. Very useful as well. Okay then. Okay. I did not want to go that way. Professor Birch. There's the double battle. We should be as good as we can. Their defense is real low, so quick attack should be alright. I'll quick attack Minel and flame charge Flame Wheel. Let's see our speed set. 94 and 89. We both should outspeed. So I want to do Flame Wheel then. And we'll do it to plus one. I hit the wrong one. So Plusle is the one with bad defense. And then Minun is the one with poor special defense. Okay. I might do more damage with Air Slash. Yeah, I do more damage with Air Slash. Plusle's out. And Minun's almost out. Okay, Water Flying. It'll probably target Denki with an ice move, which is fine. We do need a quick attack. The Minun. Oh no. We can. We'll switch Wario in. And then we'll just continue Flame Wheeling. And our speed fell. That's totally fine. Okay. We'll do Bulldoze. And then we will switch. We will switch with. Yeah, we'll switch with Mega Man. Totally fine. Not as fine, but it's okay. Super effective, but barely did a thing. What? It's gonna hit Gyarados with. We'll just have to tank it. Okay, we will protect Wario this time. And just kill the Rhydon. There we go. Now it's just Mantine, which we should be able to switch. Danky and Goomba in just fine. That is fine. We will Spark it. And then we'll Sucker Punch as well. And we win. With no deaths, too. Wasn't too bad. Next up, though, is our rival. Rival starts out with Crobat, Psychic, does good against Crobat. It will hit first, though. But it's got a bug type move. Bug is super effective. It will probably do that. So instead, we could go. What is it? Just pure electric type? Yeah. We'll go Danky first. And should be able to hit it with a Spark. For a Dragonair, we have Ice type moves, which should be fine. Gorbis, it's got really good coverage, but it's still water type. Sonic should be able to handle that. Cubfu's got really good coverage. Wario should be able to handle that. And then we can use Sonic for Grovyle as well. We might want to save Sonic for Grovyle then. Route 103. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. No, I'm supposed to go under. Yep, here's where the rival fight is. Okay. Pokemon are all good. I need to distribute some items. We're definitely not going to outspeed. But I could give a magnet. Its defenses are kind of weak. We should need that. We should give this one to Sonic, though, for sure. I mean, who doesn't have... Mega Man doesn't have something to hold. So... give it a berry juice. No one can learn it. Okay. It's not too useful, though. Not too useful. Not too useful. We should be good to go then. Dire hit. Not useful. This is where the fight is. Crobat is out first. We will use Spark. And we might be faster. Yep. Oh, it hung up by a slow. You can't move. Okay. That was pretty good look. Pretty good look. It's got Aurora Beam, which is probably what it's going to hit us with. We'll Spark because we're faster. We did paralyze it, and it couldn't move. We'll Spark again. Healed with its Citrus Berry. Couldn't move again. Let's go, Dinky! Dragonair. It's going to use a dragon move. We could Roost. Let's see how much damage it's going to do. 40 damage. Could survive one hit. Okay. Since we are faster, we should be able to hit it and then heal. Hit it with an air slash. Okay. We use Bear Juice. We'll also Roost. Rage. Okay. One more air slash. Please do not crit. Let's go. And now we need to switch out to something. Dragon. Okay. There's nothing that really resists dragon. Is Dragon Rage physical? Oh, it always does 40. Okay. If it always does 40. What? That's horse hockey. That is fine. Uh, we will protect to see what move it throws at us. Dragon Rage is going to do 40. We can survive 2 hits. Let's Ice Punch it then. Super effective. We're already 3 Pokemon down. Sends out Grovyle. It's going to use a grass move. Oh! Dinky's way too low. Shoot. Dinky was just on a roll. I totally forgot about Dinky. Grass type move should be fine. We will switch to Goomba. Crit. If that was a crit, which it's not going to do that again, it's going to hit with a fighting move. Hit with Moonlight. It boosted its attack. But we healed a full. Let's try to Hypnosis. It's going to try to set up on us. It's not good. We will switch to Sonic. And we'll Flame Charge instead of that because we want to raise our speed. That's fine. Let's go. And now we have 2 boosts. So we should be able to outspeed the Cub-Boo. And just hit it. Just Spark. Dang. What'd that do? 49 damage. Okay. Let's try once more. We lost Sonic. That's fine. That's fine. Received several items. Dowsing machine? Fire. All the punches and fangs. Shine Ice, Black Sludge, Flame Orb, Toxic Orb, Smoke Ball, Six Weakness Poly, Terrain Extenders, Shed Skin, Light Clay, and some Terrain Seeds. Click. We did lose Sonic. Wasn't too bad. We just got him. And it wasn't going to be helpful for the next gym fight. It wouldn't have been good until really necessary until Gym 6, which is not too much of a loss. Okay, we do need another Pokemon though. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what it's going to do. Probably retaliate. Goodness gracious me. See what it uses against Wario. Retaliate. Okay, nothing's gonna be useful. Use Brine. And what about Bulldoze? Lowers its speed. We have to switch out now. It shouldn't use an electric move. It will use an electric move, but that is fine. We use Aquafang. Ooh, don't kill us. Okay, we're good. And we do outspeed, so Aquafang again. Clodsire. It's going to use Rock Tomb. Ooh. While I may be faster, we will probably still die to Rock Tomb. So instead we'll go into Isaac, who should be able to tank it. And then we will Psybeam. We're poisoned. That is fine. We Psybeam again. Black Sludge is going to be an issue. We'll Moonlight this time. Put it to sleep. We missed. Please put it to sleep. Okay, good. We will Moonlight to heal. Moonlight again. Heal again. Herboy Poison, that's fine. Its special defense is more than its regular defense. We'll do Zen Headbutt instead. That's more effective. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll have to Moonlight. Moonlight one more. That's our last Moonlight. We will Zen Headbutt. It barely has any health. It's going to recover though. No, it didn't. Okay. It probably ran out of recovers. Okay. We survived. And next up, gonna start out with Slowbro. Poison Psychic. It is slow, but it has quick draw. So it'll probably hit first. Dark does super effective against Psychic. Yeah, so we'll go with Goomba first. For Crabominable, we would go with Isaac. For Shift Tree, we'll go with Mega Man or Dinky. And then for Lantern, we have Warrior, Wario, and Dinky as well. It should be fine. We Sucker Punch first. Psybeam. Let's see. We will do Slam. Does about the same. Okay, this is a gamble, but Sucker Punch. No! It was a gamble. We have Quick Attack. So we'll send out Danky. Have Danky use Quick Attack. Doesn't matter. Crabominable is going to use an Ice move, which is fine. We'll switch in Isaac. Ice Punch. That did a lot more than I thought it was going to do. Its special defense is lower. We'll use Psybeam. Oh, we did. We're so dead. Send in Wario. We'll use Protect to see what move it's going to use. It's going to use Ice Punch. That is fine. It's slow. Should be able to use Brine. Oh, Jesus. We might survive. We might not. Gonna use Ice Shard now. Let's use Brine one more time. We got it. It's got Water Absorb. We'll switch to Danky. It's gold. That does a lot more damage than what I thought it was going to do. Do Spark. Icy Wind. Super effective. Should be able to roost. Our speed keeps dropping. quick attack to get a little bit more chip damage. And fainted. We are slower. Bite. It keeps using Ice Wind at a lower speed. Shockwave. That's a lot of damage. Shiftry. It's going to use Razor Leaf. Are we faster? We are not. It's going to attack first. Use Razor Leaf and it's going to knock out both of the Pokemon. No, it used... Okay. It could have just used Razor Leaf. Protect. It's gonna try to use Sucker Punch. Night Slash. We did. Okay. And that is another reset. Yeah, Denki was MVP for a while there. Our box just got too thin for us to keep up. We lost too many Pokemon. We were just picking at straws. We didn't even have a 6 Pokemon for that fight either, because it was Cubone or Snorunt, something like that, and both of them would have been useless. Stream just cut out for me for a second. Don't know what that was about. But we'll end it there for today. We'll pick up on a new run, go starting tomorrow or Wednesday, and then we will change up the starter, plan out most every of every fight, and then hopefully get past May again and be able to go even further. But anyways, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.